Today's financial world seems to be in chaos. With gas prices fluctuating wildly, the banking industry in turmoil, and home prices diving downward because of a mortgage meltdown, and with an uncertainty of how our future government will deal with it all, people are concerned about a global financial crisis.
I think the biggest concern that people have with the economy is directly how it affects them, their family, and the people that are close to them. It's hard for people in San Francisco to relate to those people who are in New York, and so it becomes sort of a local issue. And as a local issue, if your next door neighbor doesn't buy a car when they were going to buy a car, that affects the car dealer, and the car dealer affects the car wash guy, and the car wash guy affects the next person. So it all is related to each other, and one person losing confidence, many people begin to lose confidence.
Understanding your finances and properly planning for the future, regardless of age and economic situation, is key to financial success. Many people see financial planning as something they can put off until later in life. All too often, many realize they should have done it sooner.
I think people think financial planning is going to be much more difficult than it is. It's not that difficult. If they sit down, think about it, it really is no more difficult than reconciling your checkbook every month. If people would just do a little bit of reading, ask a few questions, they can really make a huge difference in their life and the life of their family.
For most people, financial planning is not an easy concept to grasp. However, with the right financial coach, it can be much easier and a lot less stressful.
I think the easiest way to identify financial goals and to reach them is to do a careful assessment of where you are today and be realistic of where you're going tomorrow. And by being realistic and watching those goals progress over many years, I think you can have a good product at the end of the day.
Having a solid financial plan and a clear understanding of the various options and alternatives is a lifelong journey. The earlier that journey begins, the greater the chances of reaching the destination.
I think physical health and financial health are very similar, and the way you have to be thinking about it is you have to do each of them on a consistent basis or it will not work. You have to eat well every day, and you have to think about your finances, maybe not every day, but at least every week, every month. And by doing things on a consistent basis, you'll train your body and your mind to make it important to you and your family.
Burr, Pilger & Mayer, LLP, is a full-service accounting, consulting, and wealth management firm based in the Bay Area of Northern California. When BPM was established in 1986, the company's business plan had three founding principles.
When we started the firm 23 years ago, we had three goals in mind. The first was to be a full-service organization. The second was to have a huge commitment to the community. And the third was to be a fun place to work. 23 years later, I think we've achieved all three of those goals.
Burr, Pilger & Mayer believes that educating its clients on the main aspect of preparing for their financial future can increase dramatically the chances for success.
When you're putting together a financial plan, you really have to take an inventory of where you are today and where you're going tomorrow. Because if you don't know where you're going, you're never going to get there. And it's just a process of trying to figure out all the different things about your situation and where you want to end up going.
NFL Hall of Fame football player Ronnie Lott is a BPM client.
It goes to the core of why the 49ers won. We extended ourselves. We went beyond just playing the game. We wanted to be great. We wanted to give to each other. And when I think of BPM and what they've done for me as a client, they have done that.
Gensler Architecture of San Francisco has international operations in Europe and Asia and relies on BPM for a multitude of services for the firm and its individuals.
They've done everything from the firm's accounting and audit work, but they've also been really our advisors and consultants on a lot of our financial efforts, as well as helping me personally in my own personal estate planning efforts with my family.
I think BPM is very good at the financial planning process simply because virtually all of our partners have gone through the process themselves. When you actually do the work on yourself, you understand how to get it done, how to start it, how to finish it in the process, and then taking that and conveying it to clients makes it a home run.
Today, Burr, Pilger & Mayer has offices throughout Northern California, global capabilities, hundreds of highly trained professionals, and a deep involvement in the communities it serves. Burr, Pilger & Mayer, LLP, building your future. For more information, contact them today or visit bpmllp.com.